get your content.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? A little bit of a delayed start. I wanted to get started a little bit sooner, but we are here. That is all that matters. Cal Danes, thank you for joining the chat, sir. We're going to be playing with some heavy hardware today. If you do !PC build, you'll be able to see what the parts are that we are using today. We are finally, yes I know, we are using the Ryzen 7 9800X3D chip. Fantastic processor. Looking forward to playing with this. I have yet to use any of the 9000 series. So we're 8 core, 16 thread processor. I think it's like 100 megabytes cache, but great processor. Pairing it with an Asus TUF X870E Plus gaming Wi-Fi 7 keyboard or motherboard. So solid motherboard. Looking forward to using this. What we got here? The Nerdy Universe. What's going on? Love the shelves. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Just a processor, no big deal. We have the Holy Grail, which is probably the most expensive component on this build. We're using G-Skills 32 gigabytes of DDR5 at a 6000 mega transfer with a clock latency of 30. So, like, really expensive, really good RAM. Hopefully the customer got it before prices went through the roof. If he didn't, well, decisions are made. But that's our RAM kit for the evening. Shout out Newegg for the deal. There you go. Shout out Newegg for the deal. Power supply, we're just using the 1000 watt Asus TUF PSU. The reason I like this PSU is the cables are actually braided. So it's a nice power supply. It's not like the plasticky cables you're getting. We're jamming a Asus TUF 5070 Ti into the gaming system. So 16 gigs of DDR7, which will run pretty much anything you throw at it nice and smooth. I forget the name of the game, Nerdyverse. What was the name of the game that you wanted it for? As Tim the Toolman Taylor would say, that's very true. Marathon, that's what it was. So the main game he wants this for is Marathon. So we're going to try and build it tonight, prep it for tomorrow, hopefully for a Thursday pickup, if not Friday. But we'll do our best. The cooler that we're going to be using is the Be Quiet Silent Loop 360. Non-RGB version. He went with just the blackout fans, which is totally fine. We might have to, we have to mount the cooler to the front of the case. We're going with the Fractal, the Epoch case. The top only supports a 240, so we're going to put it in the front with the 360 radiator, which will still be fine and it'll look nice and clean. Marathon, arc rated for the win. Nah, love what you love. Exactly. For storage, we're going with the Samsung Pro 2TB 990. So we've got that. I'm pretty sure that covers the basics. I don't know what that sound was. I apologize if anything gets picked up. Let's see here. So we can do... Oh, thank you for the follow. I love this sound. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do something on the side here. So do exclamation, there you go. Exclamation PC build give you all the specs on what is going on in the build. So you'll see it on your screen. I've got it on my screen. I've got it kind of hidden tucked behind the tower. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Sonza. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We're going to get prepped as we go along with the build. I'm going to be stopping with another phone, recording some stuff. I want to get some content for myself, and I'm going to see if I can put like a cool little time lapse together, whether it's for YouTube, whether it's for TikTok, social media in general. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take a few components, just set them down on their sides, because we don't need them at this very moment. And as we go, I will be hydrating because I do have drinks off to the side. Now let's put the power supply down here and out of the way. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay. Hopefully it's not clipping too much. I can see it's still in yellow on OBS. but then I just watched the autofocus do the pulsing crap. So don't know how to really stop that. The only way that I can figure if I stop that, if I turn this light off, it gets pretty dim on the one side, but when it goes back on, I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. We'll see what happens with the autofocus. Let's just, maybe we'll turn it down just a bit. And we'll just go from there. What do we got here? Okay, so first things first, we're going to start with, oh, I forgot our last piece. We are using Thermal Grizzly's Duronaut for the processor. So we're going to make sure that's spread out nice and even over the 9800X3D. So, motherboard prep. I think the only thing I'm missing is my knife. Uno momento, just a quick snag. Alright, so hopefully everyone has had a good Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. My days are a little messed up. I had a long day at work, but that is done. I do not have to worry about it anymore. In the motherboard case, we have the magnetic Wi-Fi adapter. Definitely hold on to that. Let's get this case out of here. Time is a construct. I haven't redone thermal paste on my desktop in like 4 to 6 years. How screwed am I? I wouldn't say you're screwed, but I would recommend maybe doing it. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I'm probably at 3 or 4 years on mine, and I need to redo it. I keep on telling myself I need a new cooler, but I don't. I just need to redo my thermal paste. You're not totally screwed. You'll be fine. Just use a tiny little bit of rubbing alcohol. You can buy like certain products and everything. Just use a little bit of rubbing alcohol with like Q-tips and just scrape it off, and you'll be totally fine. Garbage. Got some pieces in here that we will not be needing. A lot of pads for the M.2s. The extra screw for the M.2. And then the beloved sticker menu from Asus Top Series. They really like giving you stickers. I don't know why. Alright, so let's get the board. She looks beautiful. Oh, that's a schmexy board. She looks good. On the back we've got 4 USB 3.0s with the 5 gig. We have 3 10 gig USB ports and 4 USB 2.0 ports. BIOS flashback and 2 USB-C 40 gig ports. Display ports. No, not display port. HDMI, Wi-Fi 7. Man, yeah, that's a nice back I/O. When you get excited about a back in out. I'm a motherboard. Satisfactory peel. Cool. So let's take off some of this plastic junk. We do not need this. Am I missing any other ones? No. To power the board, it is a 2 8-pin connector up at the top. So she looks good there. Let's see. Kind of wish I could crank my music, but I'm afraid if I crank my music, it's gonna get picked up by the mic, and yeah, just be a mess. Alright, so let's go with some photos. The trick that I found using photos is portrait mode. Portrait mode adds this like beautiful little blur over your hardware, and it just looks freaking dope. So let's leave that there. So I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. What kind of processor do you have? Like, what processor do you have that you haven't repasted in 3 years? I'm curious. I'm just curious, like, what kind of temps you're running at, or what do you think is so... What do you think you're going to run into? I don't think you're necessarily screwed, though. Screwed is a very... I haven't pasted anything in like 8 years. Where is my camera? Okay, autofocusing ain't working for me. The way it's zooming in and out. So I'm gonna minimize it, and hopefully the pulsing that's happening with the recording kind of stops. Hopefully. Alright, let's cut into said processor. Alright, so we got this beauty AM5 socket. She's looking good. She looks slick. So let's get this installed. I want to eventually have, like, I wish I had higher ceilings, because like right now, like, I'm not a tall dude. I'm 5'7" on a good day. I'm hitting like this ceiling. I want it higher so I can have like a gimbal of like a camera focusing down, so I can do like a picture-in-picture when streaming. That way you can actually see what I'm doing. But that's in a real life world. Intel Core i7-9700. Temps right now are 75C, but I also have Rivals and two streams open. Well, 75's not terrible. Like, it's high, but I was gonna say it's a solid CPU. Like Caldane's right, it is a great CPU. 75's to me is a little high, but you have a lot of things going on. It's not like you're playing Call of Duty or you're playing like Fortnite and then that's happening. Then I would say I would look into finding a different way of doing something. So I'm just gonna put the processor in there. She looks beautiful. So close that up. Close it up. Pop out. Thank you. Yeah, 9700. I mean, your temps, that's up to you if you think they're too high. I don't think they're terribly high. I think you'll be okay. I don't think you'll be screwed. Alright, so she's set in place. We'll leave the sticker for the owner if he decides he wants it on anywhere on the case. That's into there, that into there. Let us play with some RAM kits. So for the RAM kit, you're going to use DIMM slot 2 and 4, which is basically your A2 and V2 slots. And we're going with the gold. This is a lot of money, man. You could build like a starter kit for the amount of money that this RAM costs. I really hope that RAM prices and computer hardware in general stabilizes soon enough. I don't know how long that'll be or how long it'll take them to stabilize, but it would be nice. Like, gorgeous kit. So it's addressable RGB on the top heatsink. I don't know if the owner's going for full RGB. I mean, the case is basically blacked out, minus a little bit of RGB on the rings. What I do want to double check is what these fans are like on the case versus the fans on the silent loop, and if I have to actually swap the fans or if I can use those fans for the cooler and use the Be Quiet fans for the top and the back for the exhaust. So we'll figure that out once we get there. Let's see. Also gonna do. Can't type. Boom. So community votes are open till June. You can't see. So I've got the past 4 years, from 2022 to 2025. I've won first place, which I'm grateful for everyone's votes. Everyone that's come and watched the streams. Anyone that I built computers for, like I built a community, so I'm proud of what I have accomplished, and I appreciate you guys voting. So by all means, save the link. You can vote all the way up to the end of June. It means a lot. And then the second round, we'll worry about the second round in June when we get there. For the RAM, let's do. Kind of want to take some shots. I don't know. I think that's Steam making those sounds. I have no idea. Let's do a portrait shot. Let's do a time lapse of the video. Just found out. Hold on, I gotta show message. RAM got blocked? Come on. Trust the Trinity. Just found out that RAM I got for $180 a year ago is worth almost $1,000 now. Like, yeah, like the RAM that we're putting in this kit is roughly, I think it was around $700. Crazy as all hell to even think about. But I agree with you. It's nuts. I don't understand it. To each their own, I suppose. How the hell are we gonna do this? Professionally, that's how we're gonna do this. So we'll get a little head start on this. Do one stick. Here's my click. That's all I wanted to hear. And 2 clicks. Love how I'm like videographer and streamer and builder all in once. Yeah, Trinity, what RAM stick did you get for 180? I'm curious. Because if it went from 180 up to like $1,000, so what, 10 times its worth? Don't forget to bend pins. To bend pins? You mean I didn't have to do anything else? I could just like slam it in there? No, it's fine. No pins will be bent. Not today. Never again. Not again. It's never happened, so I don't have to worry about it. Where's my little screwdriver so we can put this SSD in its home? This has, I believe there's 3 M.2 slots. Okay, so the pad's already on there, which is fine. That doesn't come off, so 1, 2, yeah, so 3. And it's a toolless kit, which I love. Whoever started the toolless kits, thank you. G-Skill X5, not even fancy RGB, just 64 gigabyte kit. That's crazy that that's almost $1,000. This was G-Skill's Trident Z5 Neo RGB, and it was around $700. So that's just crazy. I'm gonna get really close to the camera because I need something over there. for the close-up. Oh, I gotta ban this fucking bot. I thought that's what I saw. Stupid bots, get out of here. Goodbye. Yeah, self-constituent piece of whatever, blurgity blurg blurg blurg. Get the hell out of here. Alright, let's continue with the build. Storage. Storage, we are going with a Samsung 2TB 990 Pro PCI 4.0 NVMe drive. I don't even want to talk about the price of storage. I work retail on a daily, and I have seen Western Digital hard drive for a PlayStation 5. I don't know if it's a 1 or 2 terabyte, but the price of the drive is more expensive than buying a PlayStation 5 Pro. Makes no sense. I don't understand it. I hate it. It drives me nuts. And then we have another, it was a Western Digital SN850 or 800X, one of the WD Black drives. It was a 4 terabyte drive, and I shit you not, it's $1,300. I'm left speechless, and like, Caldane knows about it, so it's just gross. It's just gross. Alright, so that drive is in there, we'll get a nice shot of that. I have a 1 terabyte version of the SN850P as a spare. Man, yeah, like at this point, any storage people have should be keeping, because storage is king. Unless you have processors hanging around. Yeah. I don't know, man. The prices of shit is wild. Just gonna get this on video, sorry. Gotta do my Instagram and my TikTok shit all at the same time. Yeah, the NVMe 4 terabyte went from $490 to $1,800 in less than 2 months. That's disgusting. So math on here, 5, 10, 15. So say 3.5, 4 times its worth in 60 days. Sure, whatever. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just crazy to me. Alright, so we got motherboard basically prepped, minus this that I almost forgot to take off. Get my plastic off. And we'll get this back in its hole. Caldane, are you playing Arc Raiders? If I'm not too sleepy after this build, I'm gonna be on there. I've invested, in the wrong things. I haven't invested in anything, so you invested more than me. By the way, Arc Raiders Hurricane is pretty cool. Just got extended Mag 3 blueprint. If you find another one, please save it for me. Please save it for me. I know there's drops, and I'll do those later on this week. Did you hear about the dude who bought a motherboard for $50, but the motherboard has like 12 terabytes worth of SSDs across? Really? No, I did not hear about this. Please share information. Bought a motherboard for $50 and had 12 terabytes worth of SSD drives across 5 NVMe's. Like, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, like, what? Trade you for the Bobcat blueprint. Oh wait, you gave it away. You bastard. You know what? I'm not helping you anymore. When I find a blueprint you need, I'm just going to sell it. I'm not even going to give it to someone else, I'm just going to sell it. Okay, motherboard, c'est prêt. We're going to leave the board here. Oh, I stand corrected, so I don't know how well you guys can see this from there. So, one SSD drive here, which is the C drive. You can put 2 more here, but there's one more right down near the bottom, where you could probably put one with a heatsink. It's kind of weird they didn't put a shroud over it, but that's just my own observation on it. I've sent the link over. Oh, I'm like far from my screen and I only have my contacts in. Oh, I see it. What the hell? Can you... I'm going to copy this link and post it in the Tech Talk. If I can see, I'm so blind right now. I didn't realize my... these things in my eyes, contacts, were that bad. Like, holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy talks, man. Just crazy talk. I heard that story, crazy good deal, and the guy got a 5070 or something at a thrift store for like $120. Ooh. Well, I mean, you're telling this man and he just spent money on a 5070 Ti. I mean, it's not really a good idea, but hey, you guys do you. I'm going to set the board aside for a quick moment. I want to check something out on the case. So, on this case, the Epoch by Fractal Design. Great case, great company. Sure, boss. I feel robbed then. Sure, boss. How you doing, buddy? All right. So we've got this. Let's see if I have to take these fans out or if I can leave them in, put the radiator in behind, swap the fans. You know the whole thing. Let's pull this front tab off. Let's get Susan. Time for Susan to come out. We can put her away later. But right now, Susan is my friend. Let's see. Sure, boss. How's it going, sir? Oh, but sure, but it's better than earlier. Susan! Hey, Susan. I don't know what you're talking about. Honestly, I used my 401k for my previous job to fund 80% of my build until my motherboard went down. You waited a very long time for that motherboard to come back. Like a very, very long time. I don't mean to remind you. Like some PTSD shit. Just it was a while. We missed a lot of Division 2 because you were out of commission. I'm just setting parts off to the side, folks, so I don't break anything. What does this go to? So the front panel, she pops off pretty easily. So it comes with 3 pre-installed 120mm fans. There was ads, I don't know what you said. I said we missed a lot of Division 2 because you waited so damn long for that motherboard to come back. That's what I said. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Wow, my stream's like super delayed. I'm watching it on my phone, like for the chat. And then it literally just showed me walking away and coming back. I was like, that felt like 20 minutes ago. Can go down there. I don't know if I want to leave these in here. Let's do a quick snip. Let's get the box over here. What is in our accessory box? Mounting screws, mounting screws, mounting screws. Power supply, 632s, M3s. Standoffs. There's a ball catcher in here. I don't know what the hell that's for. Okay, for those that don't know, the quote is from Monsters vs. Aliens. I haven't seen that in a long time. Probably since it came out. I remember the movie. Oh yeah, I didn't send it off, but it took forever to get my... Yeah, it took you a while. But you're back. That's all that matters. You're back. Oh my god. That was wild as hell. That zip wire literally just stripped itself. That was crazy. I've never seen that happen before. Let's get this shit out of the way. Okay, so these fans that come pre-installed, are they anything like the fans in the cooler? I guess is my question. I want to know how many blades, what the RPM is, and which ones I'm going to use. Do I use the RGB up front? Or do I try and rotate the fans around? I want to get myself a new case so I can use all my cool fans. But man, what key? You have the Lian Li right now, don't you? If I'm not mistaken. I think it's Lian Li. Or it's a Fantex case. That came out smooth as butter. Alright, so these fans... NZXT, H60, yeah, it's the bigger one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit. 9 fins versus 2, 3, 4, 7. So we're gonna have to do some aesthetic work on the cooler. And we are going to have to remove these screws, which kind of sucks because it's already there. But it is what it is. I want to get a Lian Li though, because that's what all my fans... Yeah, you've got like heavy RGB in your case. The owner took the manual, so now I'm just kind of winging it on how some of these parts come off in this case. There we go. I did it without breaking shit. Scratch, scratch. Yeah, I got any damn good Saint Engine almost fire exotic rifles. Everything the man scratch sniffs. What? You leave him alone, man. You guys are arguing over this silly stuff. All right, so case fans. We're gonna remove these 3. I'm going to reroute them to the top and the rear. That way we can get the motherboard placed. I feel the motherboard should go in first. These fans seem a little thicker, I won't lie. But I mean, we've got to get them attached to the cooler, so. I had a stroke trying to read that cow. He said he was back like a crack addict. Oh, fair enough. But no. I don't have a Elmo to share. I can't post a Dave Chappelle meme here. Why not? Why can't you? I'm so curious to know if my voice is going to carry. I just put a fan over. Put the microphones on this side, but the fan's over here. So hopefully it doesn't get all jacked up. If you want to post Dave Chappelle's Gotcha Bitch, be my guest. I ain't gonna stop you. Let's see. Oh, these 3 fans are daisy chained. Huh. Or are they? They are. So am I going to be able to put 1, 2, and 3? Well, there's only one way to find out, folks. Let's go. So I'm not going to talk for a couple minutes, but I'm still going to have you guys here. No, you can't post GIFs here. Oh, fair enough. I'll click on it later. 1, Let's see how these fans come out. Three, four. I can count to 10 or 12. That's fine. If it falls down there, I'll get it later. Why the hell this screwdriver doesn't have a magnetic tip, I don't know. So loud. Short bus. Sorry, it's a sight gag. Very tough to do it in text chat. I guarantee you all that short bus read was gag. If anyone's doing well to the stream, welcome to my circus, and these are my monkeys. We're putting together this computer. We're just going to move some fans around on the case because I'm going to use the Be Quiet fans up front. So I'll give it a nice sleek blackout build. I just saw all of these tilt forward, which is expected considering I am removing them all. Where did... Oh, how the hell is someone supposed to get that one? Oh, there goes one fan. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let's take a moment. Let's remove these 3. Actually, the casing on these are very interesting. Pre-routed fans for the win until you realize that you have to remove them. Now, as far as the AIO orientation, I don't care what Steve from Gamers Nexus says. I'm putting today what fits best. Caldane 25, 25, 25. Just cheered 100 bits. Thank you for the cheers, sir. I appreciate you very much. It means a lot. I'd like to thank my fans. I don't think we need the hard drive sleds. But considering, oh, I'm gonna have to move a hard drive sled because I have to put a radiator in there. So those are moved. Let's see. These are interesting. I've never seen fans orientated like this. So we're gonna do one up top, 2 up top, 1 at the back. There sure as hell going to be some interesting cabling. Oh, they like daisy chain link. Okay. Dude, okay. I'm going to come close. I'm going to show you guys this. I've never seen this before. So these are Fractal's cases from their stock, okay? So they daisy chain, will it focus? They daisy chain with USB-C. I don't know if you can see that or not. But the fact that they daisy chain with a USB-C and then all that's left on the one end is an addressable RGB and a fan header is quite interesting. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, I'm going to have to snap a photo of that. Be excellent to each other. Recommendation, get a 20 terabyte hard disk drive for all your Steam library and just swap the NVMe drive when needed. The daisy chain kind is kind of neat. I've never seen USB-C daisy chained fans. That's wild. Wild, wild, wild. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect number 3. Let's get these two up top. Now I guess my connection is, it has to be the male ends because I cannot connect that one. Oh shit, that swap easy. Okay. That had me worried. So I'm going to put these fans up top. That way we've got two 120s up top and then a 120 at the back. Okay, fair enough. Looking forward to the day I'm able to make a custom build for myself. Pickled Sage, welcome to the stream. Well, are you running anything right now? Like, do you have a build right now, or you just have hopes and dreams at this point because of the way pricing's going? Like, what's your dream PC? If money was no option, and I know this sounds like such a cheesy question, but it's a legitimate question. If money was no thing, and you could build your PC, what would it be? Like, what, when you say custom build, what do you want? What do you want it to look like? What do you want your specs to be? Sound like Exhibit from Pit My Ride, if anyone remembers that shit. Let's get this cable routed. Can we route this out the back? Yes, we can. Let's put one up front. Hand-me-down build. The only thing I bought on my PC is a 2 terabyte SSD. That's a good place to start, man. I mean, when you say hand-me-down though, like, what's your processor? What's your video card? Like, what are your actual specifications? I still remember going into Best Buy and asking for a computer strong enough to run Minecraft. Yeah. I think I first got into, I think I've told this story before, like, I was never really into PC gaming except for like Microsoft Paint. And like, that doesn't even freaking count. But I didn't get into a PC building until I was actually in the hospital in 2018. And I found like PC part pickers. And I fell in love with like the idea of getting to build your own computer. I was like, oh, this is so fucking cool. It's like I can do anything I want. Little did I know what type of world I was entering. And then let alone where I would be with it. So, going into Best Buy, can I get a computer strong enough for solitaire, please? I don't know why the hell I sounded like Kermit the Frog there, but whatever. Kermit the Frog. Alright, so we're going to leave those two fans as X. So we're going to leave these top as exhaust. We'll put one more at the back as exhaust, but I want to get the motherboard placed first. So I'm just going to finish screwing these two fans in, and then I can get this guy installed some way or another. He's going to make it up there. Something. Oh, what if I did? Hold up. If I do that, If I do that, and daisy chain up there. Will this one connect to this one? Nope. Needs that end. So this one could have connected to there. Shoot! No, we're good. We're gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. Pickled. I'm honestly not too sure if I have a current dream build. My dream build would be a PC that could evolve with the most up-to-date tech. I think my minimum for a dream would be a build that costs easily run Cyberpunk 2077 at 8K with a bunch of mods. What? Alright. Didn't see that one coming. The 8K part I didn't see coming. Cyberpunk I get. 4K I would understand, but 8K resolution? Can the human eye register 8K? Valid question. Someone Google it. I'm just curious. I mean, I guess I asked you a question and you answered. Nothing wrong with your answer, just threw me for a little bit of a loop. Easy 32K. My current is an AMD Ryzen 2700X, NVIDIA 2070, and 16 gig RAM. Man, that's not a bad rig. I mean, hand me down maybe, but still stable. You're running on an AM4 socket. AM4 socket you could upgrade. Depending on your motherboard, you could always just upgrade your CPU and move up from there. This is a dream build though. You said number wasn't a factor. I did say number wasn't a factor. You're 100% true. I mean, the resolution of the eye can see is 32K. Seriously? Really? Or the universe, you not messing with me right now? Really? Because I can barely see my screen and it's like 6 feet away. Of course, you respond to me when the ad starts. I'm sorry. Twitch is so lame for ad placement. It is. Just if you miss something or if I said something while you're in ad, just say it and I'll repeat it. That's gonna stay there. Okay. Okay, you're back. So what I said was, you were correct. I said money was not an option, so yeah, you're good. For what you have, a 2700X with a 2070 and 16 gigs of RAM, I said depending on your motherboard, because you're on an AM4 socket, you could always upgrade your CPU, and or you could upgrade your RAM, depending if you really need to or not. But a 2070 is still pretty good. There you go, short bus. That's what I got too. I think you need the eyeglass blueprint. Ha! Ha ha! I took my eyeglasses off because my glasses were reflecting the lights in front of me. You guys got jokes? You guys got jokes? And I have control of the band button, but you guys got jokes. Okay, so we're gonna route this back and behind the case. Get my frickin' sausage fingers in there. And get that out of the way. Hopefully the AIO still clears. Which it should. So it's a little bit of an interesting run, but it should work. I guess the next thing would be making sure we can get power supply cables through there, because it's a little bit of a tight fit. So if we do that, we can get the AIO up front, and we'll do 3 black 120s in the front. And then in the rear, I mean, that won't look so, like, from this way, this will all be black. But then when you tilt it, you'll have some RGB downlighting the motherboard and the video card. So that'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. The CPU upgrade is on the list, and I'd love to upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM. 32K at main focus, but decreases the more it gets toward the peripheral vision. True story. I think it's a true story. I think I have the same case. This case is the Fractal Epoch, E-P-O-C-H. If you do exclamation PC build, it'll give you guys the stats. Like, it'll show up right here in the chat, and it'll tell you what we're building. So Pickled, if you want to hit exclamation PC build, go for it. So here's a reasonable answer to the 8K question. Yes and no. Your eyes are equivalent to 576 megapixels, however, to see actual 8K, the example they give is use 8K. Honestly, why didn't that show up? You did it right. The hell? I'm gonna try it on my phone, hold on. Is it build or specs? I'm dumb. Whatever, there it is. I don't know why it didn't work for you. Did you spell it right? B-U-I-L-D, yeah? Yeah, you spelled it right. Alright, let's tighten up these fans up the top. Hey Leonard, sorry bub, I got shit in your bed. A border collie just came down to join me. He's had a little bit of a rough day. Whoa, Porch has blank in his bed, really? Poor Pooch has shit in his bed. He does, I didn't shit in his bed. No, he's got cardboard boxes on his place bed. He'll be fine. Those are in. Let's get these ones in. Taffin, what's up, sir? Just finished wrapping up my live stream and saw you've been live as well. Yeah, you should have brought all your friends. Oh, who just dropped that shout out? Caldane, thank you, sir. You beat me to it. I don't have a keyboard near me. And I got gloves on. We were both building PCs at the same time live. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. If you guys are following me and you like the same things, go give Taffins a follow. Good guy, good friend. Didn't work for me. Oh snap, I got you. I'll do it from my phone. Let's give Taff a shout out. And boom, there we go. Go send some love to Taff and Stack. Leonard, stop licking, please. Dogs with allergies, no fun. Not recommended. What were you building, Taff? He's fine, Ange. Now I'm watching you while editing music videos. Perfect. I'm about to start up Skyrim while I watch you. No worries, Pickled. I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate the lurks, appreciate the follows, appreciate anyone just stopping by and chilling. This one's gonna be a little bit of time just because of the fan placement, so the fan placement's honestly gonna be the longest part of this. Minus the cabling, but I don't ever do that live. Cable management, maybe I'll do a time lapse of that. Cable management is never fun. I'm gonna put those there. It was a behind the scenes of that Thermaltake V3 custom. Oh, okay. Nice, dude. I'm gonna run some Fallout 1 stream. Enjoy your stream, sir. Hydrate. Pickle, you hit me with the hydrate while my hand's holding up shit. I'll get to it in a second. I promise you I will hydrate. Got a few more episodes until I'm done filming it. Nice. Yeah. He did. He got me. Hit me with a hydrate while my hands are full. Let's see. Nice. Alright. Hydrate.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I didn't do fucking shit!
True story. I love how that echoed back in the mic because it was so damn loud. You guys are probably getting like reverb of everything. Yes. Let's see. I thought it would be a neat idea to do BTS live. You want? Oh no. When you so because I work retail, when I hear BTS, I think of back to school. So I don't know what you meant by BTS, but I'm out of the loop, man. I'm old. Read previous comment. Oh, okay. I'll record with a different camera to make YouTube series and run 2 different cams in the studio for people to see behind the scenes footage. Thought it'd be a neat idea to do behind the scenes live. Got you. See, brain? My brain works. I just can't fucking read. Glad everyone gets entertainment out of the fact that I can't read without my glasses on. Anything for my viewers. At one point, I think I had that as a command on Twitch, where I had to take my glasses off while gaming, and someone did. I think it was Seabass did it to me. Someone did it to me, and I literally couldn't see a goddamn thing, and I'm like a foot away from my monitor. So that was that command got taken down. To say the least, that command got removed. You good, sir? In your bed? Yeah? You're good. Okay. Alright, we're going to put the motherboard in before the cooler. So I'm just gonna move Susan. Balancing act. God damn. Susan goes on the ground. I'll come back for her later. What games have you been playing recently? I have been playing Arc Raiders way too much. If I'm not playing Arc Raiders Division 2, I kind of want to start playing either Cyberpunk or Helldivers 2 again. But right now, Arc Raiders has my undivided attention. Or maybe just enough Arc. Yeah, like, it's just a lot of freaking Arc Raiders. Pickled, what have you been playing? I know it's not Cyberpunk in 8K, so. Teflon, entertainment for me will be how many times I mess stuff up while doing the mod. I put up a counter to keep track. That is fantastic. It's recently carameled. Wow, I read carameled. Shit. It's a really crammed little case modded to fit a crazy water loop and lighting, etc. So lots of complication order. And that was, and you said the T3? Where'd it go? Scrolling. The V3. Yeah. I know the case. She's a little toit. She's toit. Old odd TT V3. Yeah, the V3s, they're nice. I mean, I love them. I liked my P90. I really enjoyed my P90 case. Like a tigre. A tigre. Hey, hey. Leonard. Stop. Good boy. Damn dog. Wasn't meant to handle cooling GPU, CPU. Alright, Caldane, you really gotta go. Bye, buddy. Thanks for cheering. My friends have been having so much fun with art graders. I just haven't had the time.
No.
You gonna pet that dog?
No,
You gonna pet that dog?
You can. You just gotta come over here. He's over there sleeping. Maybe with an external radiator. Not the ones on the case. No, God, no. Pickle, back to your message. Sorry, my friend has been playing art graders. Just haven't had the time to invest in it, so I've been getting some Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim. You can shame me all you wish. I've never played it before. Not that I don't want to, I just haven't. Mounting screws, there we go. That one does not need it. Taffin, maybe you can answer this question, because I never know the answer to this question, even though I probably should. What? Question for Taffin's Tech. For what the hell is the difference between the M3 and the 632 screws? Like, for mounting the motherboards, I've had motherboards say to use the M3, I've had ones to say to use the 632s. What the hell is the difference? Like, whatever holds it down, holds it down. Yeah, no, Pickled, I've never played Skyrim in my life. Never played it on console, never played it on PC. So no, I've never played Skyrim. You can get mad at me. You don't have to like me anymore. It's okay. I understand. One will strip the other end up and harder to remove after. Well, I highly recommend. Alright, well, highly recommended. Heard. Alright, so let's see. Like, it just says mounting screw for the one, and it says mounting screw for the other one. There's 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that one. Got it. I know I should know the answer to that. One also won't fit in the other one, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a millimeter difference in the threading size. I'm just going to try one really quick without the motherboard, just to see how it goes in. I bet you that message says fuck. Oh, no, it says laugh my ass off. I just refunded Skyrim yesterday. Sure, Buzz, why did you refund it? Yeah, Taff, we're good. It's the 632 is the motherboard screw. Appreciate you. I knew there was a difference, I just couldn't remember what the hell it was. I prefer the thinner threads. Yeah, that's what I'm using. That's what we're going with. So let's try and do this video. Let's try and swap arms, because usually I can hold a cooler and place it in. And not let the back of the board hit anything. Let's get that center one in. She lined up, she good. I gotta go back up here. I hate when some hard disk drives back in the day would use different. It's so stupid for the hard disk drives. I agree. I've played it just about on every console since it came out. On PC, was any different? Nostalgia didn't hit for me for that game for me. I never played Skyrim. I had friends that loved it, that they played it. I myself never got into it. Because it's huge open world, is it not? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm fucking ignorant and I know nothing about it. That's like, I never understood the people that got GTA on like 8 different consoles. It's the same goddamn thing. Just you can do mods. Well, that screw didn't go in. It was a great game, but I just can't spend more time on something I've already wasted time on. Yeah, I can relate to that. I tried Skyrim for a bit, but it never got deep into enough. I'm a spellcaster class. Enjoy SFX Elder Scrolls. See, I'm the type of guy that where I just want a good story to the game. Like, I loved Ghost of Tsushima. That came out on PlayStation, then slowly came to PC. And then I'm also the type of the guy that will play like God of War or Uncharted or Tomb Raider. Like, I like those kind of games. Also hated in Skyrim that I had to keep pausing to change stuff. Had a good GPU, amazing open world though, and I hear mods can help make it better. That's what Pickled was saying, was he wants to run Cyberpunk in 8K with mods. Cyberpunk is a game that I have not played. I think I've only put like 6 hours into the game. Not damn near enough to say that I like it or not. I know that much. But I want to. It's just time and not being consumed by one other game. Amazing open world though, and I hear the mods can help make it better. Honestly, really good after the farther you get into it. Pickled, you speak up, man. I mean, don't be afraid. We're not hating. This is an open, friendly discussion. Oh wow! I am in the middle of gathering mods for Cyberpunk 2077 to play in 4K with RTX on. Hot damn! You know, I can honestly say I do miss having RTX from NVIDIA, but ever since I jumped to AMD, I don't want to say there's no performance difference. I know there's performance difference. But like, I have the 7700 XT paired with the Ryzen 7700, and I've never had issues. Like, it's a great freaking computer. I want to add as much Edge Runner stuff to it and play my character as Lucy. Lucy! Where the hell's my last screw? It's in a dumb spot. Come on, screw, fuck. Go in your hole and stay there. Alright, motherboard secured. pickled. Alright. Oh yeah, you're playing and we're talking shit. I'm so sorry. I'm playing Skyrim at the moment. I can definitely see why people would have issues with the game. I wish Bethesda would fix GUIs. I don't know what that means. And such other vanilla game instead of relying on the community to fix shit. Well, true. Nice. I love AMD now for CPU, but I want to get my hands on a 5090 or 6090 if they make it. If they make it. I'm going to look at the monitor for that one. The fact that they stopped production on some of the 5000 series, are they even making a 6000 series? I'm on a 3080 Ti still with 9900X 3D. That's a solid combo right there. I never trusted the new connector and still don't. 100% agree with the game. Graphic user interface. Thank you. I knew someone would come in clutch with an answer for my stupid question. Okay, so that, I mean, that's so far. She looks clean. She looks fun. She looks like she'd be a good date. Let us take some stuff that we are not going to be using. We're going to throw it into this box and give it back to the owner so that he can decide what he would like to do with it. One of them being the hard drive sled that I removed so that the radiator can go all the way down and actually fit where it needs to go. I want to say the next thing is the cooler, but I kind of want to run the 8-pin cables for the power supply. So I'm just going to grab that first. I want to run them for the motherboard just because I want to get them in place so that my hands don't get stuck later on trying to get my frickin' waffle hands up there. Power strip. Oh shit, ton of clips. Okay, we're good. Okay. She looks like she's gonna make you pay for everything. You as an owner. But what? She looks like she's gonna make you pay for everything. You as, yeah, well. The owner, yes, not me. I was like, I'm not the owner, you dummy. Unless you got it pre-planned. It can be an interesting adventure trying to figure out what order you put stuff. Yup. If you don't have shit laid out and how you want to get stuff done, once you run into that avenue of, oh shit, I should have done this, it sucks. I've had my fair share of those. Does this come with two? Oh, that's an adapter. Okay. So it comes with one 16 to 16 converter and then one 16 to 8 pin, which is kind of interesting. Especially if you haven't built in that case yet. Yeah, that's definitely it. So there's been cases where it's like, yeah, my hand will fit. I'll be able to squeeze this cable in there, and then by the time I go do it, I'm just like, shit. I'm just like, this isn't gonna fit at all. What the hell was I thinking? It's PCIe. Where are my CPU cables, yo? There's one. I need another one. CPU, thank you. The only cable, Captain, that I hate is Molex. Why do they still add Molex? I know there are some water cooling components that still use Molex. I hate it. I just hate it. It's just ugly. That's why I'm keeping a tally counter on my stream, see how many times I have to do that. Estimated about 4 to 5 times, but I already got one and barely started. Yeah, I think if I didn't notice how tight that squeeze was gonna be, that would have been my one. Mind you, I think it's still gonna be one. Yeah, like there's been cases where I'm just like, yeah, I got this, everything's gonna be fine. And hell no, I'm so wrong that I can't get anything through. Or it even sucks even more when I find once you get the motherboard installed, like it's in right now, all those little I/O cables, so like your HD audio and shit, sometimes there's like a sneaky way you can kind of get it in there, but then you realize you gotta take all the shit out, and it's just a pain in the ass. I forgot to add a fan grill while screwing it on the radio. Oh no. That sucks. That does suck. So like, we got this one for here. There we go. That's why I love that these cables on the Tough are braided. Makes it for a nice, easy swoop out. Let's get this other one. I know that one. That one wire could slip, but only, yeah, like, it's just like, I gotta just unscrew the motherboard just a little bit, and I can slide it in there. And that way I don't have to run it across the whole freaking top of the case. That, and I also appreciate the way cases are now where the top either comes off. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, this one does not. I thought it did. I would have been really pissed off if I found out that the top could have come off for this case. When you find out that you can pop the top off, I love being able to see in and work on the motherboard. What's going on? What's your favorite generation of card ever? Ever? That's a good question. I mean, I don't know why I sound like Scooby-Doo. My favorite generation, I mean, for me, I'm gonna say my card that I have on. Oh, what do we got here? Thank you for the follow. It is Laginator. Love the name. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that very much. Favorite generation of card? I think the 20 series was probably my favorite generation. Only reason I'm saying that, my first 20 series card was a 2080 Ti. 2080 Ti. I still have the box and the card over in that corner. I water cooled that bitch, I overclocked it, it worked fantastically. So I want to say that card. I'm not going to say 50 series or 40 series. I'm going to say 20 series. It was my first RTX, sorry, my second RTX card. My first RTX card, or GTX, was a 1060 3GB card. But yeah, I mean, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. What was your favorite series? And I shoot you back with a question. My Corsair 6500X has been a joy to build in for having plenty of space and slots for wires. It's a crazy heavy though. That's not the big boy, is it? The one where you get like, was it 4, 8, like 16 fans in the front as a push-pull? I forget what the hell that one was called. This one, see? And this is what we were talking about, Teflon. Well, fucking shit getting stuck in the corners. Well, you can put my tally at 1, because right now... There we go! I'm so proud of myself right now for not snapping. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I got this little dangly cable. Short bus, no funny jokes. Just got this little dangly cable that I can't get in the hole. There she goes. Woo! She didn't want to go in. Is she gonna stay there? Okay. In. Done. Signed. Sealed. Delivered. Okay. Holy shit. Broke up a sweat. Gotta catch up on my chat here. Rear panel is a bit with otherwise good case. One step down for the one. I'll snap for you. Thank you, Short Bus. I appreciate you participating. This is the one Lee PC 011, but different. I'm playing nice. I appreciate you playing nice once in a while. I bought mine on matching Corsair vertical GPU. I've gone through several cases. So my first case ever was a Fractal Define R6. And it was white. And it was where you could hold, I think it held like 8 to 10 hard disk drives. Because I was like, I'm going to build a big ass Plex server it's going to be all white. And that's when I had a 1063 gigabyte card. That was my first combo. And my processor was the Ryzen 1700X, the first gen Ryzen. So there was that. The next case, I want to say I went to a black case before I did the P90, but I can't remember. And then after the P90, I had a Fractal Meshify C. I had that after the R6, and then I went to the Thermaltake P90 open loop, and now I'm in a Fantex NV5. And yeah, that's been my journey with cases. Cases are like pairs of shoes. You just get to like change shit up a bit. Just a little bit more frustrating sometimes. Okay, we got all of our things in place here. Let's get Susan back, because we're going to need her for the radiator. What time are we coming up at here, folks? 11:14. Oh my god. Thankfully, I don't work in the morning, so I'm going to stream as long as I need to stream to get this build done. I don't know if the owner's in here or not. What was the game you wanted this for? Was it Marathon? Yeah, you wanted it for Marathon. Because you want it for the release on Thursday. Marathon, yeah. You're still there, nerdy. Just lurking? Just lurking. I appreciate the lurks, man. I'm calling it a night. See you head to bed. I'll catch you people in the next one. Thank you, Short Bus. We will try and do some Helldivers, dude. I still have it loaded up. We'll either do that or do some Mindless Division. Have a good night, though. Thank you for popping in. Pickle. Oh man, I'm so nervous for Marathon. Oh, we got another Marathon player. I watched a few trailers on it. It looks different. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Have a good night, buddy. Have a good one. I mean, I need to eat and then edit videos for a while, so I'll stick around for the whole stream. Thank you, Tef. I appreciate it, dude. My contacts will eventually dry out. I'll probably have to throw some water in my eyes or something. I'm a big Destiny fan, so I want to give it a chance. If you end up needing to ask any questions, I'll be here to help. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I think it was mainly just the screws were pissing me off, but I should be okay. Let's get this radiator installed. There's the I hydrated for you. That was a self-serve hydrate. I forgot that Be Quiet gives you coolant for the radiators. So you can actually flush out the coolant, change it out. Two heads better than one, they say. They do. Never know when you run into something. Yeah, like how the hell to use this stuff. I've never used this. I know it's there. I know Be Quiet's always supplied it. I've never owned a Be Quiet cooler, so I've never seen purpose or found purpose as to why you would have to replace the coolant in a closed loop. Is it like the Mayhem Blitz? It might be. I know there's a port. I just hit my head on that shelf behind me. There's a port on the radiator. Where's that? Did they move it? You make me look like a damn liar. They 100% moved it, unless they built it into the bottom piece. All I know, it comes with this bottle of coolant. It says anti-freezing to -5 degrees Celsius. I think you fill the radiator, no? It's not filled from the factory, I don't think. No, there's nothing on the side of the radiator, I promise. I'm looking at her. And I'm pretty sure it comes pre-filled. If it doesn't, that's not a big deal. Just an extra step. That's what the manual's for. We'll check her out. I got a Cooler Master and a thermal take. Yeah, I've had Corsair and my current one's at EK. There's the manual box. Let's see. Do we have to fill this up with water? Kind of silly if I do. Scope of delivery, silent wings, yada yada yada, spacers, bottle of coolant, cables, zip ties. Take parts off. Insert standoffs, yes I know. Screw parts down. I will click on that in just a sec. Yeah, this feels like RTF moment. Good idea to... Yeah, it's one of those where it's like I'd rather be sure. Don't need Threadripper. Refilling the system. That's just for refilling the system. Oh, it's capped off. That's why I don't see it. I don't think I have to fill it for the first time. That would make 0 sense. A little video time. Leonard, stop clicking. You guys like the music? I'm just gonna mute that. That's really loud. I'm just watching this video. Yeah. Cables, fans. Don't need Threadripper. Don't need that. Don't need Intel. Yeah, so you don't have to fill it. It comes pre-filled. It's just to refill it. I know it looks like I'm staring at you guys blankly, but I'm actually watching a video on the screen. The AM5 is the first 5 minutes. Yeah. No, I know that, buddy. You're good. You're good. It's a learning curve, man. You never built your own system. You're good. We all make mistakes. We all watch videos. Sometimes you gotta check a manual. It is what it is. Yeah, like I'm at the beginning and it's just showing me to take off the standoffs. Insert fans, yada yada yada. Use screws to hold up top on the back, yada yada yada. How to put on thermal paste. Got it. Connector. Leonard. Yeah, you don't have to... So I don't want you to feel like I'm doing it wrong, or I don't want you to feel like I'm totally missing something. It comes pre-filled. Block Teffin's message to fucking manual, yeah. Yeah, Jay's 2 cents has said a gazillion times to read the fucking manual. And he's not wrong. Okay, so I know this sounds cheesy, but like, checkpoint in my life is when Jay's 2 cents rated my channel when I was doing a epilepsy awareness stream, which was just like fantastic. That's probably where like 90% of my followers came from. Super thankful for that though, because that's helped build the community for like the computers and everything. So, oh no, I wasn't thinking that it's more like it's a big bottle for replacing the coolant. Yeah, so no, it's just a bottle for replenishing. So you can read up on it, but you do not have to do anything to it right now. So right now it is full. Like, I hear the liquid in there, you're good. But the cap for it, I believe, is up here. It's in one of these top spots. I'll put it in a spot where it's accessible to you. I mean, considering it's going to be going on the front. And we're going to have to do a little dance. Captain, do we go tubes up or tubes down? I'm going to say tubes up, because if I go tubes down, I don't like that. I don't like the way it looks. It sits too tight. No, that looks terrible. Jesus. Look at this shit. If we go tubes down, you can't even see where the tubes are over here. Like, it's just impossible. There's no way. So, tubes up it is. I don't care what you say, Steve. Gamers Nexus. Oh my god, wow, that's amazing. I got to play World of Warcraft some couple. That's freaking sweet. I used to talk to Barnacles. I often keep in touch with him. Sweet. Hold? What am I holding? I met Barnacles through Darth Beavis. That's a fantastic name. Darth Beavis. Okay, stop screwing around, Josh, and freaking get shit done. World of Warships. Did I say World of Warcraft? Oops. Oh my freaking pieces. We don't need the Threadripper grip. Let's get that straight right now. I need the AM5 pieces. I will need those. Eventually we will need those. Maybe we'll need the fan splitter. Darth Beavis was a real well-known PC modded. It's been on Vanilla Ice's home reno show. Oh! Shit, I will look that up on YouTube, see if I can find it. Nerdyverse, you said hold. What am I holding for? Him and Travis Jank was Nerdy Ninjas. Oh, okay. I know Nerdy Ninjas, I got you. Alright, AMD, Intel. Oh, where'd that stupid manual go? Wanted to send a pic of the manual. Oh, I've got the manual, brother. You're good. You can send a pic, though. I will try and see it. To see if it would help. No, for the case. Oh, no, you're good, dude. The case is physically in front of me, and if I do the tubes at the bottom, it's too tight, and then the graphics card's going to push up on them, so they're going up at the top. It's an executive decision right there. Recommended installation. See, it even shows put the tubes at the top in the manual. That's why you read the manual. Let's see here. AM5, we need to remove the basic bitch-ass bracket. And then we're going to get the standoffs and the screws. And we're going to install these. Is that going to the top or the bottom? That's my question. The top. Okay. Top, bottom. Bottom, top. They're my foot in the door to meet other modders like Corey Georgie, Stuart Tonks, and many others. Good stuff, dude. I never got into modding. I know you do. You do quite a bit of modding. I'm in your Discord there and I see everything you guys post. Glad to be back making content this year. Yeah, me too. I'd like to make more content. Like, I don't know what you use to edit your videos. I just use CapCut. I can't afford any like DaVinci Resolve, or like I don't have the time or the patience to want to learn new software. So CapCut works fine for me. 5 to 6 years since COVID went by. Yeah, the fact that we all use COVID as a timestamp is kind of gross, but it is what it is. Not gonna get political, gonna leave that one alone. Okay. So we're gonna do one standoff, screw through the hole. A big ass screw, okay. Magic Vegas Pro, getting Resolve and Premiere soon, and then need to learn them. So, Resolve and Premiere, they're a full paid for program, correct? I know Premiere is. I don't know about Resolve. I need to edit music videos and make them now too. For Music Source Ontario. Oh, nice. Resolve is free. Noted. I will look into Resolve. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing that. Leonard. Leonard. Dog. Excuse me, folks. Be right back. Sorry guys, I had to discipline my dog. He wouldn't stop licking. Which is frustrating because I don't want to yell at the poor bastard, but I also don't want him laying next to me licking his paws. If you need any kind of help with the Adobe Suite stuff and Resolve, let me know. Oh, I will absolutely let you know. I would love to get into that software, I just have not. It's like one of those things you promise yourself you're going to learn how to do, and then you don't have the time to actually learn how to do. Oh, come on. Oh, that's why. The standoff was on wrong. Nerd, did you use that software quite a bit, or is it just something you know how to use? Like, are you familiar with it, or you just know it? Alright, so we got standoff 1 in. Let's worry about standoff 2. Yeah, I've used it extensively as a hobby. Oh, nice. Be it motion graphics or just video editing. Oh, okay. Well, damn, I really hope you don't critique my time-lapsing work later on. Can't wait to also learn After Effects and stuff. After Effects I've heard is a solid program. Never use it again, but I'm old school, dude. I just like Photoshop worked good for me. Microsoft Paint. Microsoft Paint was the go-to. I've used Photoshop. I never got into After Effects or like any of the other Adobe Suite programs. I know there's so many of them now. I don't even know what's available. I don't know what's good. I don't know what you need. I think After Effects is the video sound effect stuff. Okay, that's fair. Because there was, what's the other one? Lightroom? I know Lightroom was another one. Okay, that's all in. So now we gotta get... let's push... Okay, we'll turn that around so you guys can see the progress, see that it's actually in there and that I'm not just dinking around. For the radiator, we need the big screws. Because we're going to do some big screwing. Oh, let's see. Special effects, I think. Yeah, maybe? I really don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Yep. That ought to do her. Where's that bottom screw, top screw? Oh, it should be good. So let's start with figuring out my orientation of the fans. Why don't these daisy chain? Come on, be quiet. Get your shit together. So, okay, my biggest complaint that I'm going to make right now is why Be Quiet doesn't have daisy chainable fans for coolers. Like, what the hell? Not a big deal, like, we're going to do it. It's going to get done. But, like, we've got Fractal that has fans that are daisy chainable by USB-C, and this isn't even daisy chainable? Slackers. Oh, I got my glove. Hello. Thank you for giving me my glove back. Let's go over here. I'll be back in a bit. Never enough about all that. I heard some people use UE5 now. I have no idea what's... Oh, for 3D. Gotcha. That's one thing that I would love to get into is 3D printing. But it's such an expensive little hobby. Yeah, not even old days. Yeah, like, they're just typical 4-pin to an extender. Like, killing me. Just killing me. And of all companies, I figured Be Quiet would have been on that train of having daisy chainable fans. Like, I'm sure some of their fans, maybe they daisy chain, but not these ones. I even have fans from Temu that snap together. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I know you follow and you watch Thermaltake quite a bit. Did their SWA, the swap fans, the swappable heads, did they get rid of those? Like, are those done and done? One connection for 3 fans, yeah. Like, I gotta take all this crap and make it fit. It is what it is. No more bitching. I'm done bitching. For now, I'm done bitching. I'll bitch later. They're still on the market. They have a 2.0 now. Did much change in the 2.0, or is it just here's our swap fans 2.0, enjoy? They upgraded the connection pads. Got you. I thought it was a super interesting product when they released it. Like when Mike announced it on, I think it was on Twitch he announced it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. That's the first time I saw it, was when he announced it on Twitch. I thought it was the coolest shit ever. First version, sometimes not connected as easily. Got you. Yeah, when Mike announced them for the very first time, I saw it. Like again, first time I saw it was on Twitch, and I thought it was the coolest shit. You got 11 swap fans in your PC. Nice, 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 nice. The only reason I have the Fantex fans was because I believe some of them came with the case, so I just stuck those in there. They're not swappable like the Thermaltake, but they're still really good reverse fans. They're thick, but they work really well. Come on, go in your hole. Please go in your hole, thank you. Let's go. You're not cooperating. Oh, let's see. Let's go this way. Holy F. Upgraded all mine to 52 LEDs around the ring, but now I need to use 1 wire per fan. Just one of my fans has much LEDs. Holy shit, that's a lot. That is a lot. Is that catching the thread? I need this to catch the thread. Come on, you son of a beehive. There we go. She's caught, she's in, she's locked, she's loaded. Okay, so now let's get this messy thing over here. Just gotta make sure it fits. Okay. Alright, so I mean, they're not screwed in, but they're sitting in place. So you got blackout at the front with some LED on the inside, so that'll look nice and clean. Let's get these screwed in. Creates a nice thick full ring of light, so it's harder. Oh shit, you're gonna have to post that in the PC setup. I'm curious to know what that looks like. I think I've seen it once before, but it doesn't hurt to see it a second time. Well, ain't that one going in? Come on, motherfucker. It's right there on the hole. Let's get these ones in. Go in your hole. There it goes, just caught. Okay. I'm done being silent, I'm sorry. So second most of the dense lights. 144 meter strips, most LEDs closest together after now the new Cobb LED strip. That's a lot to tap in, holy shit. I'm gonna have to take a look at that if you post that anywhere. Whether it's in your Discord, my Discord, Thermaltake Discord, just ping me in it and I'll take a look. I'm curious. As any of you know, whoever's watching, community votes again is open. It's open until June. If I could get any of your votes for repair and services, I would love to bring a 5th trophy home and add it to the collection with the other guys. I think it'd be sweet to go 5 years straight. Because the way the price inflation and everything's going, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. Like literally affordability wise. But yeah, I appreciate the votes and the fact that the community is so great. I can't really complain at all. Well, Teflon, here's number 2 because I just realized that I have to route the cable fans through the grommet holes before I put the connectors in, so you can count me down for 2 mishaps. Not the end of the world, but more of an inconvenience. That's through, and number 3 will go here. Yeet. That looks slick. Alright, so that's the front. Front looks solid, so we got all 3 fans are spinning. No need to put extra screws in to mount the radiator because the screws are mounted to the radiator with the metal in the middle. So we are good there. So that looks chef's kiss. Let's see what it looks like with the front panel on. I'm just kind of curious how she looks. Why didn't she close? There we go. Ooh! Nice little snap. That looks slick. I like it. Not gonna lie, I was also a little concerned that the fans were gonna be too thick and it wasn't gonna close. So I'm glad that that worked because I didn't check that part out. Alright, so that's done. Let's work on... these can go back with owner. These go back with owner. Those go to the owner. These go to the owner. The screws are in there. I guess now my biggest hurdle, we'll call it a hurdle. Remove mounting block, CPU, yada yada yada. Screw in. Okay, so we're good with those. Don't need the manual anymore. Thanks for coming out though. We're gonna put the liquid back in there. We will scrap these little zip ties. Don't need to give those back to the owner. I don't even want these things. We'll put the box back in here. Because Nerdy wants all of his boxes back because it's his first big gaming computer. So I totally respect that. I understand what that's like. So that will get set down there. Let's grease up this processor and see what she looks like. I would like to get this part on film. I just have to figure out a way. I guess I could lay it down. We could do it the smart way and not be stupid. So what we'll do is I will lift this up, put that there. Nerdy, don't have a heart attack, I promise. I'm not going to let it go anywhere. Let's go on the mat. So the wires we got here are 3-pin addressable RGB and the CPU fan. Thankfully there's one of each up in the top right corner of the board, so I don't have to do much stuff right there. I think that is another viewer chat. I am freaking blind, I apologize. Chat appearance. Let's make this shit as large as possible. Yeah, top viewers, go to hell. Ban. Close, continuing on. Okay. Let's see if Killswitch Kitten / Disco Lemonade is watching. If I could get an H2O refill, I would really appreciate it. Holy shit, a lot of water. Okay, so we're going to grease up the CPU, get the block mounted, run the cables, and then we'll move on from there. We're using Thermal Grizzly's Gironaut. I don't know if Killswitch is watching or not. If she is watching, I hope she gets my SOS message. Video shows difference between modded versus the original. I just posted a video clip from PC setups. Cool. I will definitely check that out. Oh, she heard me. She heard me. Can I just... Thank you, dear. Wife of the year.
I happened to be walking down the hallway.
And hear me crying for help?
I heard you say Killswitch Kitten already. Why would you be saying that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you're... Isn't your thing Killswitch Kitten on
No,
Twitch?
it is, but
Alright.
I stopped. I was like, why is he talking about that?
Why is he calling me? Oh, you're absolutely in frame if you hold that there. Never mind.
Let's go around.
You're good. You're good. No, I was gonna ask if you could record the spreadage.
The spreadage?
This.
What I walk into.
You walked into me putting the coolant, but your phone has a zoom out feature, which mine does not.
I told you to get camera assist.
I know. Is that what that is? That's from the camera
The
assist?
slow zoom, the scroller?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's painful.
It's painful to try and do this.
Use to switch your tripod. Take your chat
Oh,
off.
true story. Why didn't I just think of that? See, guys, I just needed my wife to show up so I know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, you're in frame. No, I'm just joking. She can't believe that you're in. I just need it to stay so it doesn't, like, drop. Do you know what I say?
Just make sure you tap to make sure it's not out of focus. Change the contrast if you need to. Because your lighting's a little...
Well, that's as best as she's gonna get for right now, as long as it doesn't tip over and fall.
It's not gonna fall. It's on a tripod.
It more so the height. It feels like it's gonna drop. Like
You gotta
that.
open the legs. You need your gravity
So
up.
spread them.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That works. I'm gonna take a picture. I can't show you the picture. Whatever.
It's okay. You good?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay, that's on the edge a little bit now, okay? What
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want me to push back?
Yes, please. Like
Is
very
that the
much so.
expensive one?
Well, the graphics card is in there,
Oh.
and the owner's watching. Love you too. Alright, so let's do a little dab. When it comes to the thermal paste, you do not want to add too much. But you also don't want to not add enough. Let's give this a little spread. It's so quiet right now because I'm so concentrated. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even looking up at the chat, so if anyone's saying anything, I apologize. I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay. So that's there. Let's go to here. Make sure that peel is off. Video show. Oh, you're sorry, Taffy. You're still talking about something else. That has to be the easiest CPU block I've ever put on. Well, be quiet that one. That was, yeah, better. That was easier than Arctic. That was easier than anything else I've had to put on before. And it looks fucking slick. So let's do, stop there. Let's do a quick portrait. Okay. Done being so silent. I apologize, everyone. I'm back. What did I miss? Sorry. No, you didn't miss anything. I just installed your CPU cooler. I was just saying how easy that block was. I've never had a CPU block that was so simple to install. Did not give you trouble? God no. Why would the not give me trouble? No trouble. Not good, man. She's placed in. You got lots in there. So I'll put that in there. Hold on to it for as long as you can. Oh, and it gives you an extra spreader. Good. Because I just messed that one up. So this is garbage. You have an extra one in there. Put all your stuff in here. I've seen people say it's hard to apply. It's pretty sticky. Like, it's a lot. I wouldn't say it's hard to apply. It's much more. It's not as malleable as some other stuff is. Like, usually I use Arctic. Usually I use Arctic MK4. I've got some over there. Usually that's my go-to, but that worked, but it was really thick. It was like spreading it out wasn't as smooth. Be Quiet is my #1 choice for air coolers. Be Quiet has always been my #1 choice for air coolers. If you're looking on the budget end, then I lean towards Thermalright or like ID cooling, but Be Quiet is fantastic for air coolers. I wouldn't say it was hard to apply. It was just wasn't as malleable as some other stuff is, where you can just spread it on really easy or put a dot and I'd be satisfied with how it compressed, but this one I actually spread across. So I'm just gonna get a couple cables run here. These are in such dumb spots. So, okay, I'm gonna take a picture. Let me post this really quick. Let's see if I can go in Discord. I'm gonna post this in Tech Talk, and I'm gonna ask you guys why the hell there is no pass-through in the top right corner of this case. So as we're speaking, okay, I just posted in Discord. Why is there no pass-through in the top right corner? Exactly what I was supposed to say. We've been liking Thermalright, great for budget and great for liquid metal. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so Tef, you can take a look. In the top right corner, there's no pass-through for cables. So I have to find a way. I'll stand this up. Where's Susan? Susan! Come here, Susan. Just like, yeah, like, fuck, man. Chalk me down for 3, I guess. Stupid pricks. So, like, you guys can't see it very well. If you can't, here, let's shine a light on it, shall we? In the top right corner, there's usually a pass-through for cables to get to the back of the case. There isn't anything on this case. So I gotta find a way to jumble up or wire these out. I don't even know what to do. Well, feel like it's not like the end of the world, it's just more of a piss off that's where it went. Let's see. And do I want to put this on AIO pump or do we put it on CPU fan? Oh, we'll put it on CPU. Actually, this has to go on AIO pump because the fans are on a totally different chain. Damn. Was it very cool? What is very cool is that this is realistic on how it actually goes building it. Yeah. I'm just gonna wrap it around the tubes, because that's the only thing I can think of doing on how to salvage this without making the cable management messy. So stupid. Okay. How is everyone? How is the chat? I don't know how many people we got in the chat, but I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see, where are we at here? We got 4 people going on right now. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Let's see. Got 3 or 4 people. That's good. Let's try and wrap some cable around a tube without making a big freaking mess. Like, why would you do that? Alright, so zip ties. Zip ties, now's your time to shine. AIO pump installed. We'll take this 3-volt or 3-pin addressable RGB adapter at the same time. This is another one of those, I wish I had an extra set of freaking hands. Yeah, like, especially when it isn't planned, some professional. Yeah, like, I watch a lot of YouTubers, and like, they make things look all flawless, but it's shit like this that no one ever shows. They just show the completed build and like everything's fine and dandy. I just don't understand why the hell there's no pass-through in that top corner. Irks my soul. Come on. Lordy Lord. Someone pray to Jesus. Alright, got her. Got her. So now all those cables can go there. That could technically pass. Cable management, I'll worry about cable management later. Cut your own hole, yeah. You know what? If it was my build, I would have had my Dremel saw and I just would have Dremeled a hole. Because I wouldn't care, but it's not my computer. So I can't just do that. It'll work, like, it's in there, it's just the wires are dangling. And here, where's the flashlight? As you can see, like, the wires kind of dangling there. I'll fix it up. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just more of that inconvenience. Cable management at the back is fine. We can probably take the power supply and give that a home. I would cut my, yeah. I would cut it too. I do appreciate that Fractal still does this for the power supplies. I don't know about you, Tef, but I don't find many companies that do this for the power supply anymore. You have to shove it in and then make it work. Okay. Very nice feature. It's a very fortunate and life-saving, not life-saving, time-saving feature. Where is... Where'd they go? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to look for something off screen. Can't find them. Don't know where they went, so I'll use a knife. Trying to get the sticker off the power supply. They really got that sticker on there. There we go. It's almost like they don't want people to take the sticker off. There. It's kind of a badass shot of the Tough logo. Okay, so we need to install. We got the CPU cables done. Motherboard cable is a given. The 5070 Ti, I cannot remember if it is a 16 pin. I'm pretty sure it is, because they're all freaking 16 pins. So it comes with the adapter, which we do not need. Yeah, we're not using that. That badass tough badge though. We'll keep that out. Okay. So we need the 16 pin cable and the motherboard cable. No big deal. 16 pin. And motherboard. No SATA drives are going in here, unless Nerdy you want some SATA drive cables installed just for long term. If not, it's really easy for you to do. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright, let's get These two guys are CPU. They are a done and done. 1 and 2. 16 pin. We'll get the 16 pin cable for the GPU with only one pass through. Highlight message: Pickled. Hopping off for the night. Enjoyed your stream. Have a great night. Pickled, thank you. Feel free to drop into the Discord community and ask questions there and talk about Marathon with all the other guys. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it very much. And have a lovely week. So let's get. Sorry I'm back. You're no worries. No need to be sorry. You're good. GPU looking okay? Yeah, GPU looks okay. Haven't gotten to it yet, but it looks good. She's pretty. Just pre-installing some cables on the graphic or on the power supply. Making sure that everything is plugged in all the way and securely so nothing shorts. But other than that, we are good. We're just getting some cables installed. And then I'll power it on, make sure she runs. And then tomorrow night, I may not stream it, but I may just do a time lapse of the cable management. Cable management always takes the longest. I don't understand how 16 smaller wires is supposed to replace. I fully agree with you. I don't know. I don't know. I agree with you, Tef. When NVIDIA made the announcement, I didn't understand it. I just smiled and nodded like the rest of us and went, oh, okay, like, cool. Cool. So you guys are going to take this, you're going to do this, and then you're going to make this work. Sure thing. Whatever you say. Let's go like this. Oop, wrong way. Not alone just replace it, but like at the same time deliver the same power with less amount of cables, I guess, is what I want to say. So these guys are gonna come down to the basement. Welcome to the party. And you guys live here now. Yeah, it is, and thinner ones, and the thinner ones mean they can carry less as well. Yeah, I'm assuming, like, I'm no genius on any of this stuff, but I've watched the videos of shit catching on fire, things blowing up, short-circuiting. I don't know if there's not enough power delivery going through, but something's going on and I don't get it. Like, it's great that it all works, don't get me wrong, but how? Why? How come? How the hell are you doing that? Like, was it the 3090 that had 3 pins? You're not safety headroom? No, that's 100% true. There's no safety headroom at all. Like if I were to use the adapter for this, it needs 3 8-pins to the 16-pin bolt connector, delivering 600 watts of power. Make the math make sense. They plan for people mixing, maxing out with it. Yep. Did you see? I think it was Jay's 2 Cents put out a video saying that he used a 600 watt power supply on a 5090. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't had the time to watch it. I sure as hell want to because I want to know what happens. That isn't smart. There should be headroom for safety. Yeah, I agree. There should be a lot more headroom than they say they give you. Like, we're at 1,000 watts on this puppy. And, like, that's fine. That's enough headroom. But it's the cable pass-through is where I don't see there being enough headroom. Where the hell? So if we get this in there. Why isn't this going in? Play with it later. Okay. They should be putting 2 of those 16 pins in the higher power cards at the 5090. Still list. I agree. I think there should be at least 2 of the 16 pins in the 6090. Not disagreeing with that at all. Feel like I'm missing something. Like there's only 3 holes on the back of this power supply for screws. Where the hell is screw number 4? Is it underneath this? Oh my god, it is. What the hell? So the 4th hole on the back of the power supply was actually stuck underneath a sticker. Like a really heavy duty sticker, so I couldn't even see it. I was so confused why it wasn't showing up. Now I know why. Appreciate you guys hanging around, whoever's still here. I'll probably be wrapping this up. I want to say in the next 20 or 30 minutes or so. I at least want to get it powered up. And then once she's powered up, I will cable manage tomorrow night after work. And then get all the software. Actually, Tef, seeing that you're still in here, have you used the Chris Titus tool for installing and uninstalling everything. I've like not for this computer, but I want to use it for like my own PC. I've watched Jay's videos on it. I've actually watched tutorials of Chris Titus talking about it. I know you don't have to install the exe. You can run it through PowerShell as admin. Which tool? Just in general, it's the one where you can install pretty much anything you want. You can run the Windows debootloader. You can pretty much do anything with it. Jay's done a review on it, and Chris Titus actually put out a video like 2 or 3 days ago, how he improved like the user interface on it. I'm super curious to know how well it works, or like how reliable it is, and if it's good for new builds or like new builders, or just builders in general. Like if that's something, if it's a tool that you would use as an everyday feature, is basically what I'm getting at. Oh, it's all the way down here. Okay. I don't know the actual name of the tool. I can look it up and send it to you. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go through the basement. I'm gonna have to play with those cables later. No audio. Fans. Front power connectors. Fan, fan, fan. There it is. Shove that in there. Excuse me. Alright, those cables, I'm sorry, I'm so quiet because I'm so just concentrated on what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna get some zip ties. Okay, which tool? I'm not sure. I know of Win 11 install build that comes bare bones with nothing. I will send it to you. It is something I think you would find extremely interesting, possibly helpful, I don't know, but definitely interesting. It's not even a, it's not even like an installation file. It is strictly run on PowerShell as admin and basically updates or uninstalls anything you want. The only other tool that I recently, within like the past year, have heard of was Revo Uninstaller. That thing was a lifesaver. I think Jay's 2 Cents did a video on it, and love it. Absolutely love it. Like, one of my favorite tools. Okay, so those are all fans except for these ones, which are your power connectors, which are put in a really stupid spot. However, if I can get them to fit in here, give me uno momento. I'm just going to mute myself. Okay, sorry. Just had the yellow message up to my wife. Oh, we can get down low. Power switch. What are these other two? Resets. Power LED. This one I always fuck up. I probably should just have a picture of where these go. Like, power switch, power LED. Don't know why I always mix these up. Let's get a fucking light. Okay, on the outside. I need some meta glasses with a frickin' flashlight. I'm just humming, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just so in the zone, just trying to get these cables in. Alright. There we go. Okay, so I can run this back. They're all pretty much unnoticeable, except for those which I have to figure out what to do there. So for right now, let's put the graphics card in. Let's see what she looks like with a GPU. And then from there, I will make sure it posts. And then I will play with RGB And cabling tomorrow evening, if you guys want to just swing by for just chat. You can do it! Oh, we did it. The one thing, I think it's Gigabyte, the one thing I appreciate about Gigabyte boards is their front panel I/O comes as one cable, just connected in, not 18 different ones. 18's a stretch, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we got everything is installed. The cables, this spaghetti mess over here, I'll deal with tomorrow night. Let's get the graphics card. Let's push this back a little bit. Don't worry, nerdy, it's not going anywhere. Let's get this beautiful piece of hardware out. Oh, nerdy, you didn't even open it up? I'm proud of you. If I had ordered something like this, I would have cracked it out right out of the peel. I wouldn't have let someone else do it before me. Okay, let's deal with the plastic. Okay, random blurt. I don't know why this just came into my head. Yeah, 5070 Ti. I miss my 2080 Ti had a USB-C port. Why did they stop? Why did they stop putting USB-C ports on video cards? Yeah, like my 2080 Ti had a USB-C output. It was an RTX Rogue Strix. Got over there in the box, and it had a freaking USB-C output, and I thought that was fantastic. And then when the 30 series and everything came out, I've never seen a card with such a thing. I was just curious if there was a reason they stopped it or not. Or like if they ever made an announcement why they would stop. This is like a personal challenge is to always get it off in one peel. Oh, great success. No! Oh, right at the end. You prick. Good question. Only stuff I know using USB-C video out is notebooks. Yeah, yes, that is true. Yeah, I always thought it was a really cool feature because I remember having like a 16-inch portable monitor. I would hook that up to the 2080 Ti on the back and then still have a dual monitor through HDMI or DisplayPort. Smartphones USB-C to HDMI video out. They do. This is a nice card. I'm going to have to take some photos with this before we slap her in there. I love this. I've always liked stealth looking builds. Like full out monochromatic black gray cards. But yeah, no, this is a beauty card. So there she is for the class to see. Chunker. She's a nice one. Yeah, I'll send you a picture of this 2080 Ti Rogue Strix. Yeah, dude, that's a solid looking card. She's heavy, she's got some weight. Too bad you won't let me take it apart and water cool it. I have an X870E motherboard. Yeah, he has the Tux. Wow, the Tux. The Tough X870E for the build. It's the Plus Wi-Fi 7, and there's 2 USB 40 gig ports. Oh, my contacts are drying up. No! Alright, so let's take this little guy off here. Snap a couple photos really quick. Just for the social medias. Boom, she looks beautiful. She looked good, man. She looked good. It's the second there, MSI. Oh, you got the Carbon X870. Nice. I do have an MSI board. I believe mine's only a B550. I didn't see any use in going to an 870 with only a 770 CPU. Oh girl. Oh girl. Let's get this screwed in and then we will level her out. Makes sense to use 99X3D. Yeah, 100%. It has an extra PCIe pin input on the bottom of the motherboard. What? Okay, valid question because I've seen that on some boards. Just to keep the... Okay, so the extra 8 pin is to keep the M.2 stable? Like to keep your storage stable? Or just keep the whole system stable in general? I've seen that on some boards and I've never understood what it was for or why it was there. Back once again, Nerdy, you are just in time. Did you grab dinner? Yeah. I came home from work. I worked till 8 o'clock. I came home, I ate some food very quickly, and then I came downstairs to work on this. Before I reveal the graphics card, the one thing I'm glad worked out was being able to put the 360mm up front, because your clearance is probably like an inch from the radiator. Like, she close. Just let me get this up a little bit. Alright. She's in, boys. She is in. Now, if they'll just let me pull this back a little bit, just to clean that up. I don't want to put too much tension on it. Wow. You've got like an inch of clearance between your graphics card and your radiator. Just wow. Some people have disconnect problems with too many M.2s at once without extra power. That makes sense. No, you're good. You're good. The fact that it fit, I was worried that it wasn't going to fit with the radiator up at the front. But you're fine. I just have to adjust the kickstand on it, but other than that, you're good. I know I'm disappeared from the screen, and I promise I'm still here. Okay, so the only thing that we can really do now is make sure she turns on. I hear that's a pretty important part of building a computer, is turning it on. Let's see. We got power in the bottom. We have power on. Do we have power on the motherboard? Nope. Let's see. I hear liquids flowing. Boom. She looked good. Nerdy, I hope you're happy, man. This looks solid. We got airflow coming out the top, airflow at the back. All three fans are not spinning up at the front because I forgot to connect them. But no, she's good. Just gonna power her down. The only thing I'm gonna try and do really quick is get these cables running properly for you. Let's see, where is that splitter and where does it go? What a stupid spot. Okay, so let's just get all three cables connected here. We're gonna have cable Uno, cable Dumbo, cable Trio. I'll manage this tomorrow. I just want to make sure that it boots up. Let's see. So tuck those in there. Cables are there. Okay, let's try this again. Ugh, I didn't have it on long enough for any damage to happen, so it'll be fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got some spinning fans, buddy. Oh, I think that's what the E series board. Oh, going back. I think that is with the E series board. It's a tough X870 looks nice. Saw one yesterday. Yeah, it's a nice board. First time I've seen one. First time I've used one. Very clean. But yeah, Nerdy, you're up and running, sir. So your RGB, I kind of like the lights on the top. I think it matches a lot better, especially with the RAM and the cooler with the pump, and how that sets. So I'm glad we moved the Fractal fans to the inside of the case and we let the Be Quiet ones stay up front. That way you're getting proper pull or push, however you want to word it, going through the radiator. And I can see the lights in the motherboard in the top right corner. It's like a white and a green one. Which is probably training the RAM for right now. Yeah, she looks good. Yep. I hope yep. Yeah, I'm excited to get this thing so I can play Marathon. Yeah, cooler is nice and slick too. I got no bad complaints. I'll probably take a few more photos, do a quick video with it, and then I will be calling it the night for myself. And other stuff. Of course there's going to be other stuff, but primarily your focus was Marathon. And this thing will handle Marathon beautifully. So with that being said, gloves are off. My hands are sweaty. I promise I won't touch your computer with my hands. No, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for chilling around. I'm going to move over closer to the computer. Let's see if there is anyone else building computers right now on Twitch. Fair. Yeah, no, I'm not going to touch your computer right now because my hands are sweaty from being underneath those gloves. Not a good time. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Dashboard, stream manager. We got 5 people. Everyone hang on, sit tight. Let's go raid Caldane. He's playing some Fallout right now, so please stick around and bear with me a second. If you are not part of the Discord though, I'm going to drop that in the chat. And of course, I'm going to one more time ask if you guys wouldn't mind voting underneath the community votes. It means a ton to me. Let's see here. Raid channel. Let's look for Caldane 5. Alright, let's go send some love to Caldane, guys. Stick around. Take care, A. Bud, I love the A's, dude. Just fucking rip. 3, 2, 1. Everyone have a good night and thank you very much. Let's go raid.